Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the Greate War, Bulgaria. In the last episode, we drove our way across the United States and Mexico, driving them back, launching multiple new naval invasions, and then ultimately forcing both of them to capitulate, so that war is now over and we control all of North America. For the most part. At least our faction does, anyway. So, that's where we're at. And I've decided that there is one more thing that I want to do before we go ahead and call this series good. And that is, I want to absorb the Republic of China, so we're going to just go ahead and start justifying a war goal there. Because there's no one that's going to stop me. And I'll start working on that. Now, because we now have control of the United States, we don't need any of this. Which means construction is going to proceed. Now, if you are familiar with the way I play, is that I don't do full global conquests. Because once you get to a point like this where you are so incredibly powerful that no one can stop you, for me it just becomes kind of tedious at that point. So, we'll just finish off China. And then we'll call it good, and we'll move on to something else. Alright, let's move all those guys over there. Oh yeah, you're over there. Okay. The fleet. Yep, I think we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to tell you guys to come down here. Is everybody else undergoing repairs? Yeah, everybody else is undergoing repairs. Yeah, we're gonna restrict your... We're gonna shift you over. All right. Alright, now we just need to bring over our aircraft. Switch you over. would have thought I would have put more airfields out here. Let's put more airfields out here. It's an oversight. Fortunately, they build quickly. All right, 300 air superiority aircraft. Another 300 over there. Tactical bombers. More tactical bombers. Oh, no, we're all gonna have to do stuff over here. Why is Borneo? Now, there is Macau here. I should probably put somebody out there. I'll put an army of Marines out there. Oh, right. Nope, nobody's guaranteed them. 1st of January is when Justification will complete. The war goal will expire on the 2nd of March. I really hope my troops get there in time. Well, regardless, we're gonna have to fire it. Don't care. Let's take a look here. What does China have? 400 divisions. 357 ships and 7,000 airplanes, but they're all early fighter 2s, so yeah, they're not going to do very well. Why are you repairing there? Get over there and repair. There you go. Alright, my troops are in place. Perfect. Declare war. Actually, do I have any more planes? I have 100 more air superiority fighters. And do I have any more? Yes. And you guys are training. Stop training. Alright, there they are. Let's send these troops down there. Really, we need to readjust these. Okay. Yeah, because they are way overstressed. Is it even possible to... Oh, it's this army. Right, it's that army. Alright. It's gonna be tough. Alright, and what you're gonna do is then you're going to cover that center section. Alright, everybody's gonna readjust. Alright, I need some more troops. Oh, everybody over there is over there. Alright. Well, those fronts are starting to collapse down. Let's see if we can help out. Some of those areas. Get some air support. And of course, the other issue is supply. Because there are no railroads, no supply depots, nothing. Alright. Let's get some railroads built. All right. They're still on their way. Do we have the same issue down here? Looks like we do have the same issue down here. Yeah, the issue is here that we don't have enough troops. You know what we're gonna do? Because they're all over here anyway. Call them in. We sunk 69 coastal submarines. Alright, nice. 21 destroyers. piles and piles and piles of ships. What in the world are you doing? Well, speaking of Cypher. Alright, how's it going so far? 79,000 casualties, you inflict 2 million. They're at 43% to capitulation. Alright, they've actually arrived. And they can begin. Yeah, we just basically destroyed their navy. We're down to 100 ships. 99 ships. Please collapse that pocket. Thank you. Alright, work on collapsing this. Alright, shouldn't be long now. 74%. Oh, and once those little pockets are collapsed, there we go. Then everyone can swing over and join the other fronts. They're down to 29 ships. Alright. I have 77%. So I should be able to just demand everything. Well, not immediately. Really? Okay. Submit my demands. Yeah, we're going to contest that. We're going to contest all of this. Is there anything else? Select all, demand, submit my demands. There we go. All right, now I have the resources, manpower, equipment, technology to basically destroy anyone else on the map. So I think that is where we're going to go ahead and end the series. Also, primarily because this mod is incomplete. There's a lot of holes where things aren't quite working correctly. So I think we're going to move on to a new mod. And if I do decide to come back to Great War at some point, it's going to be with the Redux mod as opposed to the base mod. But it was nice. A fun little playthrough. And so for the next series, which I'll just pause this. The next series is going to be Road to 56, which is basically the same thing as the Great War mod, except it extends the timeline in the 1956, as opposed to back to World War I. So, we'll see how that plays out. I have to decide what nation I'm going to want to play, and then we'll get started in, maybe about a week. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.